Hey everyone, it's Jesse again, and welcome to another edition of Gen X Thinks. And today I'm just going to tell you a story about the time I bought a motorcycle when I was in my late 30s. It's kind of a funny story. You might get a kick out of it. The story goes like this. I saved up for a couple years and I bought myself a motorcycle. It was a used motorcycle. I found the guy on Craigslist selling it. So I made him an offer. He accepted it. I go over and get the motorcycle, and while I'm over there, he says that he's got a helmet that goes with it, and I can just have the helmet. And the helmet is a big part of this story, and it was this style of helmet. Okay, so that's important. So he gives me this helmet, and in Florida, you don't need to have a helmet by law. We're one of the few states that doesn't require you to wear a helmet. You don't even need motorcycle insurance. You don't have to carry insurance on your motorcycle in Florida. As long as you're over the age of 21, you don't need an insurance or a helmet. A little trivia there for you. But anyway, so I take the motorcycle home. I ride it home without any big incident or event. But the next day, I decide I'm going to go out for a ride, and I put my leather jacket on, and I put this helmet on, the one that he gave me, and I was just cool, you know. Just got a motorcycle. I was just feeling cool, like Fonzie or something. I went ahead and wore the helmet, even though I don't have to in Florida. I normally wear a helmet unless I'm just going, like a quick little thing or something. I might not put it on. But this time I planned on going down the road a ways just for a joyride. So I put the helmet on. But I left the chin strap loose. I just kind of set the helmet on my head and hooked it and left it loose, the chin strap. So I get going down the road. I got up to about 50 miles an hour going down the road. It was a 2-lane highway, just a country road in Florida, Highway 42 to be exact. And I'm going down there, and I get up about 50 miles an hour, and I do something with my head, and the wind gets up underneath that helmet and pulls it up like that, and it yanked my head straight back, and it caught me, and I couldn't, because I was going 50 miles an hour, I literally couldn't put my head down. So it yanked my head back like that, and the wind kept my head back like that. And the thing about it is, and I have a spray can here to demonstrate, when you give throttle to a motorcycle like this, right? This is a little bigger than a throttle, but when it yanked me back, my arm straightened out, and I gave it more throttle by force. It forced me to give it more throttle. So I just had my fingers on the throttle like that, and it was the throttle was maxed out now. So now I'm increasing my speed, and it it jerked my head back and increased the speed, which increased the wind force up under this stupid ass helmet I was wearing. And just the stuff that was going through my mind, I didn't know how I was going to stop this situation, how this was going to come to a close, because I wasn't strong enough in my neck and stuff to just force my head down and force my body, and I couldn't, just let go of the throttle, because then the bike would, the force of the wind would have caused me to pull with my left hand, and the bike would have just shot off to the left into oncoming traffic and probably across into that field or whatever. The funny part was that I was just cool. You know what I mean? At the outset of this, I was just being so cool. I was like Fonzie times 10. I was riding a motorcycle, leather jacket, had this cool looking helmet. It ended up, the helmet almost killed me. But it was actually my own fault for not tightening the chin strap. But then ahead of me, I'm looking like this, and I can see this sharp corner ahead of me. It bends around to the left, and then further down it bends around to the right again. So now I'm starting to get really afraid because I can't get to this corner. And that is what I guess lent me some adrenaline or something, so I was able to work my fingers like this and release some of the throttle and get the wind, the wind strength down, and finally pull my head down. But I about scared myself to death. That would have been a poor way to go out because of a chin strap. That's not the way I want to go out. I want to go out like Rambo or something, or the Terminator. I don't want to go out like Dumb and Dumber. All right. I just figured I'd tell a fun story for this Friday. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by clicking on the super thanks button down below this video, or you can head over to Buy Me a Cup of Coffee, and I'll put that link down in the description. We also have some Janex gear over there at Redbubble. I'll put that link down in the description as well. There's some pretty cool stuff over there. Coffee mugs, stickers, towels, I think. There's all kind of cool stuff over there. If you can't or don't want to support the channel in any of those ways, you can always do so by sharing these videos on your social media. That helps out a lot, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. And if you have any ideas for future episodes of Gen X Thinks, please put those down in the comments. That's one of my favorite things to do, is user-inspired videos, so thank you for that. And as always, stay frosty, Gen X, and I'll see you on the next one.